unfortunately, there's so many stories about what they could be or what they are that as we flesh out the hypothesis of others and either disregard or regard them as science and fact, then when we finish, we're actually left with the answer. We're actually left with a complete and simple answer. And what we do is address the construction type and style of these tubes and chambers. Many people say that they're actually for air, ventilation. However, since they start low and go high, if you and I were to sit in that sealed chamber long enough, we would die of our own carbon monoxide poisoning, because the ventilation being at the foot and the exhaust being up high, the gas we would exhale would eventually fill the room, and there's no circulation or ventilation. What we find when we explore these tubes is that at each corner they turn because they're slabs of rock that go through a structure, and these tubes are actually positioned corner on corner, turn for turn, and there's an obstruction. There's an absolute with purpose construction process for each corner on corner. What we find, and what they found in the early days, and you'll see this in the Cairo Museum, is the early explorers took iron rods and shoved them through these tubes. And what they did, as they knocked loose the plaster and various sealing mechanisms that were in there, small balls of granite fell out. And they found the balls. There's balls, round balls, throughout the structure that actually give us a clue as to what they are.
It's like a bowling alley.
It's a bowling alley. No, it's not. The balls are actually one of the material parts of the construction. But here's the problem. If we drilled a hole in a granite or limestone slab and dropped a granite ball in the slab, and the sediment over time, over 4,000 years, settled and became compacted as it did, there would be dozens, if not hundreds, of these small balls, even in the slabs of the structure, that could be obscured by the compacted lime rock. But what we do is in the celestial tubes, as you referred to them, we find that at each juncture, they come together corner on corner. And there's a purpose for this we explain in the book. And there's actually a ball set at each juncture. And we explain precisely what they're there for and why. What we do is we actually pull the structure apart as if it was actually built. We do a mechanical analysis of what is there structurally. And there's a number of things: size of the structure, the size of the components, and the handling of the structure and the components that we've been misguided on for a period of time.